Bring it out.
Friends don't put friends in iron chains.
Right.
Friends don't do this to sell other friends on auction blocks. Now you said something. Now you said we got over here on boats, right? That's how our people came over here to America, right? Did you know that was in the Bible? We're gonna get it right out the Bible. Read, you already know what I want.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68.
Bring it out.
The slave trade. Okay. Yeah, right there, this way. Look at these things. Read that also.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. With ships.
With what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
Now, Red, do you know anything about biblical history? Do you know anything about the children of Israel and the land of Egypt? Okay, I'm gonna switch you up. You know about Moses and the Red Sea, spreading the Red Sea for the... Okay, you know about that, right? Okay. Now, the children of Israel, before Moses did those miraculous acts by the power of the Most High, what were the children of Israel doing in the land of Egypt? Do you know? Okay, let's go to Exodus 22.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 2.
Bring it out.
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Stop. Now, the Most High said he brought the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, right? Now, he about to tell you what they were doing in the land of Egypt. Read.
Out of the house of bondage.
Out of the house of what?
Bondage.
Red. What is another word for bondage? Do you know? Okay, I'm gonna give it to you. I'll give you this free hint. Another word for bondage is slavery.
That's right.
When you bonded up, right? You can't do anything. You can't get out of that bondage, right? So you in what? You in bondage, or another word for bondage is slavery.
That's right.
Slavery. So the word Egypt is synonymous with something. The word Egypt actually means something. It actually means, read that again. Read it from the top.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Into Egypt, or house of bondage, or what you got, Red? Egypt, house of bondage, or slavery
again.
How?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
Now that only happened to one people, Red. Yes, sir. Who what now? Who opened the Red Sea?
Yeah, who was it? Was it white man?
No. Who opened the Red Sea? No, Moses. Moses was not a right. Exodus 2:19. We're gonna get the color of Moses right now, okay? Because we all have the idea or depiction in our heads that Moses is a so-called white man, right?
Bring it up.
Right. Just like Jesus the Christ, they give us a white image of Jesus the Christ, right? But today is your day, Red. We're going to get the true understanding. We're going to get the true color of who the children of Israel or Moses or the Jesus the Christ is today. We're going to get that color, right?
That's right.
Read Exodus 2:19.
Exodus chapter 2, verse 19.
Bring it out.
And they said, an Egyptian delivered us out of the hand of the shepherds, and also drew water enough for us, and watered the flock.
So they were mistaking Moses as an Egyptian.
That's right.
Moses was a Hebrew. Moses was an Egyptian. He grew up as an Egyptian, but he was originally a Hebrew. He is from the tribe of Levi, which are the so-called, what are the tribes then? The tribe of Levi are the so-called Haitians today. So if Moses was living today, he would be considered a so-called Haitian, which are our people. The ones of the slave trade, where we were scattered at, where we're about to get to, Red. So Moses wasn't mistaken as an Egyptian. So Moses was a dark-skinned man.
That's right.
And so do you know the color of Jesus the Christ? Okay, let's get it. Revelation 1:14. Let's see.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 14.
Read.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
All right, now Red, let's play a little game. This is the image right here. Can you pick that up for me? Can you pick? You good? This is the image that the world gives us, right? As Jesus the Christ. I'm pretty sure you've seen this image before, right? Whenever you Google Jesus the Christ, you will most likely get a white image of Jesus Christ. Most likely this man right here. This is a real man. His name is Caesar Borgia.
Right.
I don't know if you so-called blacks know, but this is a real man. This picture right here, this is the image that they give us of Jesus the Christ. but he's a real man. His name is Caesar Borgia.
That's right.
That's right.
A person outside of your own people.
Right.
So, Caesar Borgia, he's the son of Pope Alexander VI. So this is a real man. This is a real man, but they give us this image as Jesus the Christ. But this, according to the scriptures, this is not the image. So we're gonna get it. We're gonna play a little game. We're gonna play let's give 3 strikes. Let's get it. Read that.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
All right, stop right there. And look at this image of the depiction of Jesus the Christ. Now we're not saying that this is Jesus the Christ, but it's a closer image of Jesus the Christ according to the scriptures than this image that we have right here.
Right.
Right? So it says what?
White like wool.
His head and his hair were white like wool. So Red, who has white woolly hair? Is it this image right here, or is it this image right here? Right, white woolly hair, right? Okay. This guy, he has dark hair, dark stringy hair, whatever, you know? But he ain't wool like you. Last time I checked, Red, you have woolly hair, right?
Right.
Your brothers around you, they have woolly hair, right?
Right.
We all know that the so-called blacks, we have woolly hair, right?
Right.
Let's read what Jesus Christ, what his hair look like. Read it again.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Jesus the Christ also has woolly hair, right? So the color of it was white or gray, and the texture of his hair was wool, right? Just like the so-called Negroes today, right? Let's continue to read. So that's strike one. That's strike one, right? Against this image, right? Read.
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Right. So Christ's eyes were the white of his eyes was a flame of fire. Why? Because Christ drunk wine in moderation. So whenever you drink wine in moderation, the white of your eyes get a little red, right? Have you drunk a little wine before? You haven't? But whenever you do, the white of your eyes get red. So we all know that Christ drunk wine, so that's why his eyes were the flame of fire. Now what image, Red, that Christ's eyes have the flame of a fire? Red like fire, like the flame of a fire. This image right here, right? All right, that's strike 2. Not this image, right? All right, that's 2. We're reading right out the Bible, Red. Remember that. Continue to read.
Verse 15, and his feet like unto fine brass,
Read.
as if they burned in a furnace.
So the scriptures say that Christ's feet was like unto fine brass. Fine brass is like the color of a penny. You know what a penny looks like, right? That's like the color of fine brass. And it says, as if it burned in a furnace. So if you take that fine brass, Red, and throw it in a fiery furnace, what color is it going to get, Red? What color is it going to get? If you take that fine brass, if you take anything and throw it in the furnace, what color is it going to get? It's going to get what? It's going to get white, you sure? I thought it'd get burnt. I thought when you throw something in the fire, it burns, so what color? Black.
That's right.
Exactly. So, Red, if I looked at your feet right now, which I can't see it, but if I looked at your feet, won't the color of your feet tell me the close image or the same color as your face? Right? So let's read what Christ's feet look like again. Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass,
Fine brass.
as if they burned in a furnace.
Right, so Christ's feet was very, very dark, right?
That's right.
So if his feet were dark, what color was his face, Red? What color was, if Christ's feet was dark, right, was dark, and the color of your feet would be the same color as your face, what color of his face? Exactly.
That's right.
Christ is a so-called black man, according to the Bible. So, Red, you gotta go. Okay. I gotta give you something, Red. It's nice to meet you. But let's see. But one more thing, Red. Go Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. One more thing, Red. Before you do, I gotta give it to you. So we read that we got this image of Christ. We went over here on slave ships. Why? Why, Red? Because read verse 15. Read verse 28, verse 15. Real quick. And then I'm gonna give you a law. I'm gonna give you a commandment.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15.
Read.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Read.
to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So Moses is telling the children of Israel, which are the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans today. We are not Negroes, niggers, colors, spits, none of these names that you will not find in the Bible. So we were called under another name. But the Most High God called us the children of Israel. And the reason why we went into slavery, the reason why we had yokes on our necks and everything, because we broke God's commandment.
That's right.
Just like, do you have any kids? You got kids, right? So if your kids did something that you told them not to do, what would happen to them kids, man? If you told them, hey, I need you to be in the house by 8 o'clock, and they be in the house, they come in at midnight, what's gonna happen to them kids? What you gonna do to them? You gonna whoop them, right? Or you gonna punish them? Same thing how the Most High God did with his children.
That's right.
We are called the children of Israel. So the reason why we went into these curses because we disobeyed our Father, right?
That's right.
Now let's get a law to come back to these commandments and get back to obedience or get back right with our Heavenly Father, right? All right, read that. Give me the
Leviticus chapter 21, verse 5.
Bring it up.
They shall not make baldness upon their heads.
Right.
Neither shall they shave off the corners of their beard, nor make any cuttings in the flesh.
Right. So one of the commandments that we broke, one of the commandments that we broke and got us into these conditions that we in right now is this commandment right here. We shaved our head bald and we shaved our beard.
Right.
But the Most High God told, hey, I don't want you shaving your head bald.
Right.
Now, if you grow your head bald, if it goes bald naturally, then that's fine. But as far as you getting an actual razor and shaving it like Michael Jordan or Tyrese, you know, all shaving it all off, we are not allowed to do that.
That's right.
The Most High God called us a holy people, right?
Right.
He called us a holy people, so and therefore what makes us holy is these commandments that he gave us.
Right.
Right? So read that again.
They shall not make baldness upon their head.
The children of Israel, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are not allowed to make baldness on our heads. Read.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
Right, red. So red. We are commanded to shave to grow our beards. We are commanded to let our beards grow.
Right.
And do you shave your beard? Do you shave your beard or shave your head? All right, you shave your head, right? So now that you know how we got in this condition, right? That we broke God's commandments, and one of the commandments is that we disobeyed this law. One of them, that we disobeyed this law. What do you think to get back right with our Heavenly Father? What should we do, Red? What should we do? If we were shaving our heads bald and cutting our beards, but He told us not to do that, we don't want to get punished anymore, right? I don't know about you, but I'm tired of being at the bottom.
That's right.
Bring it up. So what should we do now? What do you think you should do now, Red, from now on? Obey it, right? By not doing what?
That's right. That's right.
So are you going to do that, Red? Yeah. All praise to God.
Yes,
that's
man.
called repentance. Let's give this man a hand clap. All praise to God.
Now they will see the true men of God. We are not black men, we are the Israelites. That's right. Take care of us. Take care of us. And our children too. And our children too. We have abandoned. We have repented. How are you? How are you? People want to know who's the king.
O nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father. O nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father.
Now why they trying to make it so hard to serve God? And why when I say that I'm a Jew, it sound odd? For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sound wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.